Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make easy cinnamon muffins. These were extremely yummy and scrumptious and perfect this season. So first of all, what you're going to need to do is peel and core and dice several apples. I'm using about 3 apples, large apples, and a Granny Smith or a nice juicy Macintosh apple will work just fine. Once you slice, dice, core these and peel them, you're going to coat them with a little bit of flour just so they don't get mushy when you actually combine everything with the muffin mixture. Eating seasonally has so many benefits. Our bodies are just equipped to be able to eat and need all the seasonal produce that is out there. So apples are great this time of year. They have so many health benefits. They brighten your smile, they reduce inflammation, they help regulate your metabolism, and they are just wonderful. So make sure you're incorporating a lot of apples and seasonal fruits and vegetables this season to really hone into what the body needs this time of year. Coated everything. We are going to go ahead and incorporate all of our ingredients. I like to incorporate all my dry ingredients and then fold in my wet ingredients. So in a mixer, you're going to go ahead and mix together your flour, your baking powder, salt, cinnamon, and sugar. Once that's all combined, you're going to go ahead and add your sourdough discard, your apples, but make sure you do those at the end, your freshly beaten eggs, vanilla extract, and whole milk. Once that's all combined, you can do a long fermentation by putting it in the refrigerator the night before and then taking it out in the morning and letting it get to room temperature and bake the muffins and have them in the morning. Or you can do a shorter fermentation, make them in the morning, let them sit on the counter for a bit. The important thing with any muffin or bread mixture is just to make sure that you're not over mixing any of your batters. So you don't want to over mix because your muffins are going to get a little tough, and we do not want that. Once you have mixed and combined everything and you've done your fermentation, you are going to go ahead and fill a greased muffin pan. Now you can make this in a bread. I'm just not doing that. I have more success with everybody enjoying muffins in my home than breads, but I think this would make an amazing sourdough apple cinnamon bread. And you're going to go ahead and put this in the oven for a little bit. So you want to put it in the oven for 375 degrees. Make sure that oven is preheated, and you're going to cook it for about 30 minutes. Now I do have a gas stove, so that's going to fluctuate. I would watch it about after 20 minutes, but you want the center of the muffin to kind of spring back. So make sure that that happens and you know they're completely cooked. So what I mean by that is you're going to take your finger and push into the center of the muffin. If it's springing back, it's pretty much set and ready to go. You're going to go ahead and let these muffins slightly cool in the muffin tin and remove them from the muffin tin and place them on a cooling rack. And then this is the time when you're going to go ahead and make that topping. This topping is very delicious and it reminds me of a nice sugar donut. So your topping is going to consist of melted butter, sugar, and cinnamon. You're gonna mix this and then dip each of the muffins in it when they are slightly cool, and then let them completely cool on the cooling rack. Now, I do have to tell you that this full recipe is over on the blog, so make sure you're checking in the description box below to get all the information. You can pin it for later, you can print it for later, whatever you need to do to make in the future. I talked about apples and the many health benefits, but I also want to talk about sourdough if you don't know. It's just an ancient way of levying bread, and you don't necessarily need this yeast. It's a form of yeast that we use today, commercial yeast. They have in little packages. This is great for gut health. It provides good bacteria that we need for our gut to have a great digestive system. So yes, there is sugar in this, but I think it's a nice, sweet, delicious, and somewhat nutritional treat this fall for breakfast. It is, everybody needs a little sweetness in their life, but you're getting some good things in there, like the sourdough and the apples, and you know all the ingredients are coming in your into your home, are where they're coming from. There's chemicals, there's no artificial dyes or sweeteners, and it's delicious. So I hope you enjoy, and happy fall.